Okay, so hello everybody. Um so somebody's posted something about their child having their foreskin pulled down, and the doctor well she says or he says the doctor does it. Whether that is true or not, I'm not sure, because you can't always tell by somebody's texting if that is true. But whether it's true or not, my message out there is to remind people that in my opinion, I'm um, prejudiced. I believe in God and Jesus. I don't go to church or anything. I'm not like a huge believer in it, but I do believe that he made us that way for a reason. He made us have different looks and different appearances for a reason. And I think we should all love and cherish ourselves. I don't think we should be changing the way we look about other people. And we should all love and cherish other people, because, including ourselves, no matter how we look, I mean, we should totally appreciate and love ourselves and our children, and even strangers around. Because at the end of the day, we can't help that we were born. We're born the way we look for a reason, and I think it would be wrong, to pull the side of our faces down and try to pull our skin down from our forehead, and that, just because our forehead seemed too tight or something, you know? Like, why do you think I have a forehead? You don't think this is too tight? You think my forehead is meant to have little loose skins on it? Like, you know? I'm not saying that to be rude, but it's just like, not saying that to be rude, and I apologize if it comes off that way. It's just that, I think we should love and cherish another person, look, including our child. I don't have any children. I don't want children. Although I'm just going off by what my mom and dad, how my mom and dad treats me and my sister, and treats everybody around them, even including everyone in our family. Because one of my cousins have big ears. When he was little, he looked like an elf. And, nobody judged him. His mom and dad, my mom and dad never judged him. They still loved him. They didn't, push his ears back. They didn't try to push his ear back. Nobody did that, because, he looks that way for a reason. And he was born that way for a reason. And one of my other cousins, he has, eyeballs shaped like footballs. I think that's what it is. He has a condition where he was born like that, and over time he needed glasses because it affected his eyesight. So I think people are just born with little things like that, little differences like that. That when you encourage, or when you try to suggest a procedure about somebody to their parents, you don't really, you should ask the person's child. before you start pulling your skin, or pushing near your back, or and saying to the parents, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. You should be asking that child, how do you feel when we do this? How do you feel when this gets done to you? Because maybe they don't care how they look. Maybe they don't care. Maybe that doesn't bother them. And I think we should love and cherish that. We should love and cherish that. Because it doesn't matter about how we look. Right? It matters of who we are on the inside. That's what really matters. If it's who we are on the inside, not a matter of how we look. That is the truth. Right? It doesn't really matter about, and this goes to anybody, whether you have children or a friend or even a cousin, a coworker, I think everybody should just accept themselves and learn to accept other people. Whether it's somebody in their own family, or whether it's a friend or an acquaintance at work, or just around, Like my cousins, right? They don't care about how they look. They don't care. Like, my one cousin doesn't care if his eyeballs are made to look like footballs. My other cousin doesn't care that his ears are so big. Right? That doesn't bother him. He just put that on. Right? And it doesn't make his ears look big anymore. Because he is still pretty cautious about it, but he does something to not cover it up, but to make it not look as noticeable, And then he's fine, And I'm pretty sure he doesn't do that when he's around all his roommates, his friends in school and that, right? Because he'd be comfortable with showing that off. It's just around people he doesn't know. Because then again, people can be so hurtful, And every little slight change, something people notice, people have something negative to say, and so he's not really hiding it. He's just making it look better, but he's not hiding it. They don't ever hide the way they are, And I don't think anybody should. I think you should love yourself and cherish yourself and appreciate the fact that you're born the way you are for a reason. And also love and cherish other people too, despite the fact that they might have slight differences about them. Because at the end of the day, we deserve to be wanted. We deserve to be treated with respect and kindness by society around us. Because sure, they might look a little bit different in some way, but that doesn't mean they're a horrible person. They could be the nicest person you ever met. So please, don't change somebody else. Don't even try to encourage it. Try to encourage the person to love themselves, to embrace themselves, to really encourage love and kindness and make the person feel like that they're beautiful the way they are. They're beautiful or handsome the way they are, right? Because, I think it's important for everybody around the world. It's not just, I love myself. Yes, there are times where I wanted to look better, but I never complained about how I looked. Because my parents never suggested anything that I change. They love me for who I am. They encouraged me. They encouraged everyone in my family to love and appreciate themselves and other people as well. And that's what I go by. That's what I see. So that's what I think everybody should do, whether you're a parent or not. Whether you have children or not. So, yeah. Anyways, that's my video. I love making these kind of videos, and I love doing these things to bring encouragement and self-worth to people at times, or majority of the time. And I really hope you take this into consideration and learn to love yourself for who you are, and really just start to embrace yourself. Embrace it. Embrace the way you look. Embrace other people's looks. And then, everybody and everything will come together. Really cherish somebody. Encouragement. Kindness. Respect. And then everything will just close in and it will come together. Come together. And then, because I find that we are divided as a world. We're divided because, 50% of the people don't care about how they look, and maybe about 70 or 80% of the people may feel like a sense of insecurity and a lack of self-worth. And I feel like we're divided. And I think if we learn to encourage people to be happy and really love ourselves for who we are, I think we can increase the amount of insecurity and lack of self-worth that other people have. That's just my opinion. And I know that we can make it work. Okay? Well, that's my message, okay? Goodbye. Talk soon. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Okay? Bye. Bye-bye.